Let me ask you something really quick. Have you ever used the AI therapy app and thought, okay, this is cute, but why do I still feel so empty? Or maybe you've been journaling in one of those self help bots, but still wake up with the same emotional weight. You're not imagining that, and you're definitely not alone. Welcome to day one of my mini course. Healing isn't a hashtag. Hi there, I'm Tiffany, a licensed therapist, creator of the Brave Self Method, and a space holder for high achieving women who are tired of holding it all together and ready to heal in a way that feels rooted, real, and whole. Here's the part no one really talks about. The women I work with, they're sharp. Executives, creatives, community leaders, caregivers, you name it. They've tried everything. Meditation apps, yeah. Journaling AI, been there. Emotional trackers, virtual coaches, all of it. They've tried it. And still, they sit across from me and say, why do I still feel so disconnected and I'm doing all the right things? And I tell them, it's the gap between what AI can stimulate and what real healing actually requires. That's exactly why I created this mini course. Over the next 5 days, we will unpack the real role of AI in your wellness journey, what it can support and what it will never replace, and how to stop mistaking digital self help for deep, embodied healing. No shame, no judgment, just real talk, clear guidance, and a chance to reconnect with you. So let's ground something right quick, just so we're all on the same page. When I say AI, I'm talking about everything from therapy style chatbots to mood journaling apps that hand you some of those deep ish affirmations. They're smart. Some of them are even helpful. But let's be clear, they're not intuitive and they're not relational and they're not emotional safe spaces. They're designed to respond, but not to relate. And healing, real healing needs breath, body, and witnessing. You know, that part of you that softens, not because someone replied, but because someone felt you. And if you're the kind of woman that always figures things out on your own, this may be the first time you're being invited to unlearn that solo strategy. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. So let me walk you through 5 key truths about AI and healing that no one else is talking about honestly, especially with high achieving women like yourself. So let's break it down. Truth one, AI can mirror, but it can't witness. You can pour your heart into an app and get a thoughtful response. AI is about recognizing patterns, offering reflections, and even suggesting helpful strategies. But you know what it can't do? It can't attune to your nervous system or create a neurobiological sense of safety that comes from genuine human connection. You know, no wide eyes, no quiet nods, no, I see you. That's the difference when using AI. Your wisdom and nervous system knows the difference between pattern recognition and true presence. Truth number 2, AI is great with thoughts, terrible with bodies. AI wellness tools can help you track habits, spot patterns, and even reframe your thoughts. But they can't assess embodied wisdom, the kind of intelligence that lives in your body, not just in your mind. For high achieving women, true healing means reconnecting with bodily knowing, the signals we've learned to override while performing, pushing, and proving. And that reconnection, it often starts with co regulation, the calming power of being with another grounded, present nervous system, something no AI can replace. That kind of healing happens when someone else's calm meets your chaos. Truth 3, AI is the poster child for fix yourself quietly. Let's be real. Most of the tech is marketed like no time for therapy, no problem. Fix your burnout on your lunch break. Here's what no one else tells you. That very marketing of AI wellness tools often exploits and reinforces the belief that healing is a solo journey that you should be able to manage effectively between meetings. No time for therapy? Try our AI solution. And who does that target? Women like us, holding it down for everybody. It reinforces the idea that if you're still hurting, It's because you're not optimizing your self-care routine. That part. Yeah, it's a setup. Truth 4. It doesn't know your culture or your spirit. One client told me that she talked to an AI about her grief, and it responded with generic stuff like challenge your negative thoughts. But this wasn't sadness alone. It was ancestral. It was about loss and legacy and soul. Most AI tools learn from a database on mainstream ideas and healing and mental health. That means they often miss the mark when it comes to honoring different cultures, spiritual practices, or ancestral wisdom. If you're a woman with layered identities, this can really feel off because healing isn't a one size fits all. Your culture, community, and spirit matters, and AI doesn't always get that. And the algorithm had no idea what to do with that. And that's the problem. Truth 5, it's not in a relationship with you. You can tell AI everything, but it's never going to feel anything. And that's why human connection hits differently, because someone chooses to be there with you, not because they're programmed to, but because they care. Nothing hits like the moment someone else sees your raw truth. It feels the weight of it on their own chest and decides, I'm invested in your healing. That's the kind of presence that rewrites your story. I want to give you a real example. One of my clients, executive level, brilliant, booked and busy woman, used an AI journaling app that gave her some incredible insight. But the moment she broke down during a high stakes board meeting, the app had nothing for her. I remember her saying, it said, like, take a deep breath. Meanwhile, she was out in the parking lot crying, and it was during our first session that I was able to show her that I didn't just offer strategies, I offer presence. And that's when the healing started for her. The inconsistencies she found within AI often left her doubting her perception and delaying the necessary boundaries that protected her well being. So, here is what I recommend: use AI for structure and let people give you more depth. Don't spill your whole heart to a bot unless you know that moment doesn't need to be held by a soul. Keep your sacred stuff sacred and trust your body over the algorithm. Rather than using technology haphazardly, design intentional containers for different aspects of your healing. Perhaps journaling with AI is a part of your morning routine, while weekly connecting with a friend, coach, or therapist provides you with the human witnessing you need. So let's address some of the challenges I've heard high achieving women face while navigating that relationship between AI and real authentic healing. I've heard, I don't have time for deep healing. This is what my response is. Sis, slowing down now saves you years of repeating the same cycles later. I hear, AI feels safer than people. I respond with, start small. Let someone safe hold one piece of your story, just one. And let me express to you the seriousness of our nervous system needing to relearn that human connection is safe, and that can be guaranteed by talking with someone. I often hear, but AI helps me in the moment. And I always respond, keep it. Just don't stop there. That's first aid. It's not full care. And scheduling human connections provides deeper healing work. Over time, you will develop the more internal resources for self-regulation between those sessions. But, you got to give it some time. So listen, this isn't about picking sides. It's not AI is bad, therapy is good. It's about integration. You're allowed to use modern tools. You're allowed to journal with your apps and still need a hug from a human. You're allowed to feel overwhelmed by all of this and still take the next step to your brave self. And this mini course is here to help you stop outsourcing your soul to a machine and reclaim your healing in the way that feels like you. So today's challenge is your first step towards integrating healing. I want you to write down 3 tools or strategies that you've used in the name of self-help that gave you mixed results. I want you to ask, did it actually heal me or did it just make me function? And I want you to drop one in the comments. Let's normalize honesty in our healing stories. And come back for day 2. It focuses on what AI can do and what it never will, because we're building something brave here, and it's only just the beginning. Hey, if this sparked something in you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the Brave Self community. Also, if you're new here, every week I drop a new tool to help you reclaim your voice, your energy, and boundaries without apology. So if you're on a healing journey that goes deeper than surface level tips, then this is your space. Subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Tea with Tiffany.